I'm sorry. You're not complaining, about how the phones make us look, and mine's the cheapest 4G phone, and I'm surprised. And I got it on lowest video setting. It's like, it's just our noses. It's a two-dimensional thing. It's just like, yeah, it's like, I mean, it's not. I'm surprised how some of y'all are so damn attractive in this format. God, if I can only see y'all in person. But just this reminded me of that. Sorry, that's not. Look at that. What is that? That looks nothing like that in real life. And on the screen, what is that? Looks like I mean, looks like Saturn or something. I mean, what the? I mean, that's light. It's a coaxial circuit. And and I advise people that, man, if you just give up his CGI, you know, CGI reality that doesn't exist. It's like, God, man, this is all. I swear, there's one man that's Theor Apophis. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to spell it. Theoria Apophis. I mean, I do say, I can't give him credit. I can't say his damn name. It's like Amadeus. I get tired of, that's from a movie. Amadeus. About two motherfuckers really into music. Hollywood Shuffle. But I'm just that, I'm sorry, I can't let that, I mean, that's, look at that. That's not how that looks in my eyes whatsoever. So I got to start the novel sometime. And the thing is, I don't want to start the novel. It's like, is there time for that? Am I going to say, well, I had to write a novel, child? I know you starved to death on the day I started my novel. I'm sorry. I had other things to do. I mean, what is wrong with that? I mean, I'm not trying to be superior with that. That's like I do to get, to be cut down, that I'm trying to make you feel guilty because you have life to do. Yeah, we all do. But I mean, in this, the way, in this construct. And the thing is, you don't understand about the, let's get this out of the way. I mean, I've said many times, it makes no sense. Why would energy be hurling? It makes no sense. Oh, yeah, energy, and just go run. I don't like you no more. I don't like you. Just you go. And then some of it accidentally coalesce. I mean, you can understand their narrative is based on complete accident. That's why I expect y'all to like defy it, whoever at all cost. Make a conscious effort not to use their terms. And I'm not talking anyone specific. No, I'm not. It's just me and Daniel the Lion. And I ain't saying the Queen doesn't. I'm just saying me and Daniel the Lion only seem to really get the import of that. Just because we can use, I mean, yes, I say use words poetically and like the songwriters, because why not? They're adding, they're bending the rules of language, which need to be bent because language is confining. So bend the rules of language, and then when you bend the rules of language, a living soul don't get it. Like I was saying about my video the other day, it's like, did you see how much unintentionally I had a perfect frame on my shadow? Like, did you stop the video short? And the response I get is, what the fuck? This is your topic. How many times have you shot your shadow? I'm reflecting back to you what you have taught others, and you're not even catching it. And what is, I mean, and whether you still listen to David Edge or not, what does he say? Get it on out. This is where we get it on out. And you don't want to take advantage of that concept. You don't want to, attack and brutalize. So I took the video down. I've taken, and there's other I haven't taken time to investigate the other ones. That there's other mentioning of said persons, deities, whatever. Yeah, I said deities. Look at that. Look at it. Entities. That's because I don't know about entities. I will start with that right now because see, I lost train of there. Gotta let it go again. That's why I gotta have it outlined now. But the novel's got to be started. I mean, I get that. Yeah, the novel will help people, but like it. I mean, it ain't that we don't matter. Not in the third world. It's just, why is that? Am I casting a spell? Does the third world not actually exist? I get that what I saw as a child. See, as a child, like the TV was inundated with like children lying on their backs in the desert with big old bellies, bloated, and lying on their backs with flies all over them, like a dead animal. You understand? I mean, I can see how easy that could be staged now. I get how easy that could be staged, but the bloated belly, that can't be faked. I mean, that means that that's a true condition. Those weren't fat babies. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a fat belly. That was a bloated. I mean, you couldn't get a child to eat that much food at that age to get a belly that size. They'd have to they'd have to drink a lot of beer. That was a beer gut. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you understand, when I grew up, it was free TV and it was inundated with that. So that was ingrained in me. It was ingrained in me. Do not forget that child laying on its back in the desert with flies all around it. Why is that so hard to understand? If that wasn't ingrained in you and you're from a different time period, I'm 54 years old. I mean, and that's you don't forget the person on the side of the road. The person on the side of the road injured, like, you can't ignore that. I know we go past homeless. I know we got, especially in our cars. I get that. You can't, because there's too much fake. And people, people actually like make a good living faking being, being desperate, being homeless, whatever. Yeah, they might. Some do, maybe, and some don't. I don't care. I mean, I ain't got time to evaluate all that. Just, you got to understand what was ingrained in me. I came in here, and that was ingrained, my time period. What was going on then on the free TV, there was a lot of commercials with children. It was recurring. I see we don't do that anymore. That's probably the problem. Y'all don't get it. My generation was inundated with seeing recurring pictures of babies on their back, with bloated bellies, with flies, like a goddamn dead animal just all over their face. You're not covered, but just circling their face. That's not an image you can forget. Now, if you're telling me that's not, I can see how there's no part of that reality. Even if that's staged, was that staged based on a reality? Because, we know there's extreme poverty, even if it's the hills of Kentucky. So like I'm saying, like even this, like, yes, I get I could help someone, but like, couldn't we just evolve? I wouldn't have to, could we just not fucking evolve? And then we wouldn't have to worry about this? Is that not just common logical sense? Let's just evolve. And so it's that. You're saying when I say third world, it's that child that I grew up seeing constantly on its back, laying in the desert. I'm gonna say it again, with a bloated mouth and belly, with flies flying around its face. Okay, it was staged. What's the basis of that? There had to be some kind of basis. Is the numbers about starving children? I know it changed. I remember one time it was 35,000 a day. You don't get to say they don't have a soul, so fuck them. Even the Queen. I can't believe how much I'm resonating with the Queen. Like, I'm shocked. There's actually someone on earth I can talk to. Yes, it's that bad. I think I can talk to. No, I cannot talk to my sister like this. I love my sister. My sister is the whole family. She's the baby sister. I got like 11 years on her. There is no family because my brothers are shit. Sorry. They were on earth at least. The other one came here. I'm almost certain he left a demon. Because when I got here after work, I tried to tell him, they wouldn't understand. Like, he hasn't contacted him in years. And all of a sudden he comes over and while I'm at work, and then, he makes sure to get out the door before I come in. Like, how do you even know I'm here? And why are you running? Because I'm here. And then he comes towards me and he steps aside and just stops and stares at me like he's done something wrong. And my mother's going through hell right now. You're saying, I don't know. But that's what the Queen's telling me. It's like these, I thought, was that woman, the woman I was with 18 years? Did her mother, her mother don't give rats. If her mother gave rats ass about me or you, she would say, honey, you got to stay home some weekends and stay with your man. He's paying all the bills. In that time, even her phone, it's slowly degraded. You finally you can't ignore you can't ignore being ignored. You can't ignore being ignored. It tears on you. It wears on you, and tears on you maybe. There it goes. I can stop and think. Some of us just ain't good at this. Just ain't good at it. Whatever term you get it, it's like, I ain't got that. It's hard to code that information. It's kind of pointless. I don't want to. I'm in a time loop. That's why that's the only excuse for me to do it. And still, why I have like a fail-safe default. It's like it's like I have built-in mechanisms that are not going to allow me to get off point too much. Huh? Someone having a problem with what's the Matrix saying? The Matrix pussy hurting out there? Well, is this louder than the car driving by? I don't know. You get tired of being stared at. Like, what the, because it wasn't always that way. What's changed about me? I'm older. And I'm not even tan now. What the fuck y'all looking at? Male and female. And I saw it today. Like I'm seeing the eyes out in public getting more blank. I'm not seeing slits yet, but I'm seeing but I'm seeing more of a reptilian stare. I saw it on TV today. My mom's watching reality shows, and I don't usually see the reptilian. I'd forgotten about the reptilian stare. That reptilian, you can't, I don't care where you see slits or not, that reptilian stare you cannot ignore. And what is this? Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at my time. I'm like, what is that? Why is it only 18 seconds? Oh, is it counting down? I've already done 10 minutes? I've already done 10, but this ain't making sense. We'll see if I'll just have to redo this, but I'm gonna post this, but I'm gonna. I got the timer on 10 minutes because I can't get it to 7.